Hi everybody, it's me, White Feather, in Utah. It's about 10 after 1 in the morning. I want to first start tonight with an apology to anybody and everyone that I may have offended. Not quite sure how I've done that, but I do apologize because that is not my intentions. I also want to apologize to any of my followers, acquaintances, friends, communities, if I have violated any rules or regulations. I will be more aware of what I am trying to do. I again apologize. I am new at this, so maybe some of the things I did I wasn't doing correctly because I didn't understand. So I'd appreciate some help in learning that, but I do apologize. Um, didn't do any shopping today like I wanted to. Spent the day with my grandchildren and my daughter, first day off that she's had in quite a long time, so it was nice to have her home and spend time with her. Um, I read an article that's talking about some sailors that were just not far off the coast of Fukushima when it went off and have been exposed to radiation, and they're not being treated, I don't know, accordingly, I guess is a good word to put there. Um, Trying to act like that it's not a radiation deal, they weren't exposed to radiation, when in fact the water they were showering with, the water they were cooking with, they were drinking, was coming out of the ocean that had just been radiated from Fukushima, and they are all sick from radiation and have symptoms that are the same as back in, oh, I think it was 50 years ago. Another ship with sailors had the same experiences. Um, So this tells me that the waters have been radiated for some time. Um, Radiation barrows of radiation and or radiated toxins were being dumped in the ocean. So the sailors back when, like I said before, I believe it was 50 years ago, were exposed to radiation for handling these barrels were showing the same symptoms as the sailors today. Um, Lets me know that this has been going on for a long time, which is even more concerning to me and scares me even a lot more. It makes me really wonder how much radiation we have been exposed to and have not been told about. I think it's something that we should all be concerned about, and we should all be trying to figure it out. Ask some questions, get some answers, do more research. By all means, I know I need to do more research. That's why I'm not trying to quote anybody or lead anybody in the wrong direction. I will be adding a web address that I follow. If you want to follow it, that's great. It would be great to have people sign up on this. Um, so please look at that as you look at my videos. It'll be posted on below. Um, like I said in the beginning, I do apologize to anybody or everybody that I've offended or have broken any rules or regulations. Um, I'll make heed of my mistakes and learn from them, which, I hope everybody learns from, not being more intuitive about things that are being told to us in the media, that we should look into it more, concerning, radiation, um, things like that. The I guess, uh, the the effects that this is having on us. I know there's some article, that I'm still reading and doing some research on about the sardines and about our fish. I am a major fish lover. I love my seafood. I love my tuna. I love going to the sushi bars, and I've been absolutely terrified to do that. I just, I don't know if it's safe to eat. I know it's not safe to eat right now, and they say that the radiation levels aren't high, that it hasn't hit the West Coast. I'm here to tell you, yes, it has hit the West Coast. I just do not believe what the media is putting out there. But that is my personal opinion. That is not something I'm quoting from anybody else. This is just my opinion. Which, to me, my opinion matters because it is mine. Doesn't mean you have to believe it. I'm just sharing it because my opinion does matter. If nothing else, it matters to me, and I would like to get it out there. And maybe, when I'm gone, my children or my grandchildren can see this and say, hey, Grandma's opinions, were important to her, and these are the things that concerned her, and I'm happy with that. So, if nothing else, this would be a legacy I leave for my children and my grandchildren, and, if the world makes it, my great-grandchildren. Um, I guess that's what I'm out here to do, is try to just bring out enlightenment to other people like me that, just want to know things and would like to be intuitive to the things that are going on in our lives that, could be the truth or be a lie. My opinion is we're being lied to. We should, do more research and ask more questions. And then maybe that's what everybody's afraid of, is asking questions, because they're afraid of the answers they might get, or what will come of the questions that they ask. If we come as a nation, united as a nation, I think I think that if we stand strong, that we'll get the answers that we deserve to have. I know if we stand as a nation up against the government, we will get the answers we deserve. We will know the severity of what is going on, not only with Fukushima, but with the other radiation exposures in the past. I'll do more research on it and be able to explain more and go into more detail with that. I know that I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I know that there's a lot of things that I still need to research and look into, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'll express what I get out of it. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to believe it or anything. That's what I believe. Those are my personal opinions, my personal beliefs that I am sharing with you, that I have that right. I have that freedom of speech to share what my ideas and opinions are. And you can either take them or leave them, not to sound harsh or heartless or rude or trying to offend anybody in any way, shape, or form. I know there's a lot of research to still be done, and I will be doing that. And I know that it's been brought to me that I should do research on money and be on a jet plane. Well, my answer to that is, where am I going to get a jet plane to go to? If there's nowhere to go to get away from the radiation exposure that has been going on with Fukushima. It is in the air, it is in the water, which means it will be in the soil, it's in our fish, it's in our food, it's in our air. You can't taste it, you can't smell it, you can't see it. It's there. And it doesn't matter how much money I have or don't have, or anybody has or don't have for that matter, that is going to save me from what's going on, from radiation exposure. There's not going to be anywhere to escape to. So I'm not trying to bash anybody or make you feel bad or anything, but money is not the answer here. I just don't feel that, in my opinion, I don't feel that money is the answer, that money is going to save anybody, because there's not going to be nowhere to catch that jet plane and go to. So that's not an answer, and that is why I want to do the research that I am doing, so that I know that there will be maybe other survival techniques that I can prepare for and learn about and do, because the money is not going to save me, and I know that. And it doesn't matter how much I have or how much I don't have. It's it's what's it going to be worth? What is that money going to be worth, really? um, Nothing, because we're all going through the same thing. So what's it going to buy you? Air? Well, if it will buy me air to breathe, then yeah, that's something I should look into. If it's going to buy me fresh water to drink, then yes, that is something I need to look into. But if I already have that stocked and prepared, then what good is that money going to do? Because you're not going to be able to buy it. That's my opinion. I just don't see buying air. I think we should get out there and, like I've said in previous videos, we should get out there and plant hemp trees, gardens, hydroponic gardens, hydroponic fish. I know that there's a few things that we can do that we're not doing that we should be doing, and people that believe in that should be uniting and coming together as a tribe and make these things happen. But again, like I said, this is just my opinion. And so, like I said in the beginning, I apologize if I've broken any rules or regulations. That is not my intentions. I also apologize if I have offended anybody in any way, shape, or form, because that is not my intention either. I'm just a concerned mother, grandmother, wife, friend that would like to get my personal opinions out there, and if you seem to agree with them and want to unite and help in the fight of being prepared, I ask that you comment or get a hold of me privately, or go check out the boards that I have suggested in previous videos. And with that, tonight I will say blessed be, and remember, we have freedom of speech, and these are my opinions. Blessed be, everybody.